Should I get the Mustang Alpha or the Aurora MR starter pack? Which is the better ship? It is the question everyone have asked in the beginning of their Star Citizen career. No matter how many ships we got now, we all started there. This is Jedi in the Verse, and I have been a backer since 2015, and what I can tell you is, the difference is so tiny, it's really not a big deal. You really don't need to watch 10-20 videos reviews to decide. So today, let me just show you some beautiful footage of both ships, tell you what you actually need to know, so you can stop overthink this simple decision and actually start jumping into this beautiful verse. So on the left of the screen is the Aurora MR, and next to it, you're actually seeing the Mustang Gamma, because unfortunately, I no longer own an Alpha anymore. They are mostly the same, so just pretend you don't see the blue decors and pretend it is all gray like the Alpha. Most of the reviews you can find on YouTube usually suggest you go with the Mustang Alpha, and there are very good reasons for it. First of all, the in-game value of the two ships are quite different. The Mustang Alpha is 251,400 Alpha UEC, and the Aurora MR is 184,900 Alpha UEC. So if you're paying the same $45 for the starter pack or $30 for the standalone ship, the Mustang seems like a better purchase already. Transport capability wise, they are very similar. The Mustang Alpha has 4 SCUs of cargo space, while the Aurora MR has 3. However, for delivery missions, although both ships have a small space for your Space Amazon parcel, the design of the Mustang makes it a little harder to place the parcel onto the ship. It is not impossible, but it is just a lot easier on the Aurora, since the chassis is a lot closer to the ground and much easier to place something in it. As a delivery ship or doing light trading, both ships work, and the difference is minimal. Agility-wise, the Mustang Alpha does have an edge. If you look at the numbers, although the pitch and yaw rate is slightly higher in the Aurora MR, the Mustang literally doubles the roll rate. Speed is also higher for the Mustang at 191 versus 147 on the Aurora. The wings on the Mustang also let it flies a bit better in atmosphere, and if you press N to switch the landing gear, you get a much cooler animation where the wings of the ship changes angles, while the Aurora MR just simply lower down the landing gears. Combat-wise, the Mustang Alpha is the clear winner. The Alpha can mount 2 size 2 weapons on the nose, while the Aurora MR can only mount size 1 weapons. The Alpha is also more durable with a larger HP pool. Both ships are only capable of clearing the easier, low-risk combat missions, but you'll definitely find it easier on the Mustang Alpha. Let's talk about the designs. Both ships have quite different styles. The RSI Aurora feels like a small van in space with old-school metal frame and struts all over the cockpit. It has multiple small panels. On the other hand, the Mustang is designed by Consolidated Outland, a newer company that feels more sci-fi and high-tech. You can see it has a single panel design, and the lights and panels are all in orange. And visibility is uncompromised as the Mustang's windshield has nothing to obstruct your view. So you might wonder, why still consider the Aurora if the Mustang is better at almost everything? Answer is simple, because the Aurora has a functional bed that the Mustang does not have. You can lie down and lock out and lock back into the game. Is it a big deal? No, because as of Alpha 3.12, when you lock off from your bed, you can still end up in the middle of the star system instead of where you actually locked off last time. So what we do now is we can just blow up the ship, respawn, and reclaim your ship on the console. So friend, have you made up your mind? If you're not sure if you want to spend any more money than the starter pack for now, well, just get the Mustang Alpha and start enjoying the game first. Remember, you can always upgrade your ship later. Yeah, the Mustang is overall better, but if you feel like a space van driver, or you just like the old school look, or you prefer a bed to lock in and lock out from, picking the Aurora MR, it's fine too. I did that in 2015. That's where I started, and now I have a fleet, so it really doesn't matter. If you realize you really love the game, you'll find ways to get more ships, either grinding the Alpha aUEC, buy in-game, or just buy on the pledge store. Both the Mustang Alpha and the Aurora MR is worth $30 US in the upgrade store. So for $25 more, you can upgrade to an Avenger Titan. It has much bigger guns, much bigger cargo space, it is considered the best ship for new players, and you'll be able to access more gameplay in the game. But that is for another video. So if you'd like to see more Star Citizen guides, news, and ship reviews, subscribe and support Jedi Universe. Thanks again for watching. Thank you, my fellow citizen brothers. This is the way.